What's going on, believers and lunatics? Guys, we got some updated information hot off the presses for Luna Classic so that we have a little bit clearer indication of what is going on right now. I voted yes. We'll see what the rest of we'll see what the validators do. As of this point, I was allowed to make a vote, and the vote is at 35.74%. We need 40% for quorum, and we are still waiting for a lot, but we've also gotten a lot of people abstaining, and there's a reason why. I'm going to talk to you about that in just 1 second. It's not financial advice, but I'm always right.
I'm trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market's sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid. I'm checking my coins around breakfast, then again around bedtime. Bet this, it's not financial advice, but I'm always right. 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 I'm always right.
All right, guys, as you can see right here, we are trading at 3/0/1001. The volume of trading still continues to decline just a little bit. As we sit at the market cap of 657, that usually means that we are consolidating in some kind of fashion, not moving to the upside, not moving to the downside. You look at the 7-day number here, and you can see that other than a dip the other day when we were really uncertain about what the U.S. market was going to do, and everything started to dip, we've been kind of trending right here at this line. So that brings us to right now, 23 validators have voted yes so far on the proposal. So we have 60% number, but what we don't have is a quorum, and we do have a lot of people, 28%, who have abstained so far. The community is nothing but huddled. Luna Classic Penguins huddle with Terra Rebels, who is ready to stake. And, guys, we're excited. We're starting to feel it, but we still need a little bit more. And we have 4 days left on the voting. You can see right here, there are 4 days left, 60.89% yes, 11.2% no. And then we have no with veto, a very small percentage over here. And then we have 28% who have abstained. And we need a quorum, 40%, pass threshold to 50%, and we are almost there. Like, if we can get there, then this thing starts to run. And then, according to the rules of governance by the Luna Classic team, then they will have to implement this whole process right here. And this was the distribution of code 3568 for the burn and 4895 to re-enable delegation and staking. Now, here is something that did happen in the meantime. Smartstake abstained instead of voting yes on it, and their response was, Smartstake validators position on Terra Luna Classic. Smartstake continues to be a Terra Classic validator supporting proposals based on internal assessments. Classic has an active community. It is not in favor of status quo. Now, this says it's in line with the position announced earlier, not in favor of staking being locked and not going to use unofficial code, but at the same time not blocking a community takeover. So they're sitting on the sidelines. This is called hedging your bets. I don't know how much involvement they have with Kwon at this point, but it seems a little intriguing that their way of being supportive, and they're not, and really I should say, they're not being supportive. They're not blocking a community takeover. So when we get to the point that we do have quorum, when we get to the point that this thing has passed, it is important and imperative for everybody to remember Smartstake stood on the sidelines while the rest of us voted yes. Don't forget those. Don't forget the people who were with you when it mattered. Also, there is a request out right now for, and this is not the correct. Never mind, it is the correct. All right, we are requesting Orion Money, and Orion Money so far has been sitting on the sidelines. And if you go over there to their Twitter account, then you will see that they have not made a post in a long period of time after indicating that they did continue to support. So as of this point, this is where we're sitting. This is where we are. And this is the weight We have 4 days left. We really look like we're getting into that position right now. So a little bit more yes, a little less no, and we are almost at that quorum. And as long as we have that 50% pass threshold, then it is going to happen. So that's a very good thing. Moving on. All right, guys, it's important for you to remember when companies and businesses like Smartstake say to you, directly to you, hey, you guys do what you want. And then they go silent and they don't tell you that we support you, that we believe in what you're doing, that we understand why this is happening. Remember, $60 billion was stolen from investors through a death spiral created, as we believe, by the Citadel Group, who made $800 million off of the move, I might add. $60 billion in value was depleted from the resources there. And Smartstake, instead of saying, hey, we support you unconditionally, we support this community unconditionally, you know what they said? Go ahead, whatever. And you should remember that. You, as an investor, should remember that when staking happens, when all of these processes happen, when Smartstake is out here saying, hey, we can make you some money, guys. You remember who was on your side when it mattered. They were not. They just didn't stand in your way. That's not somebody who's on your side. That's somebody who's on Kwon's side that's not stopping you. Remember that. Don't forget that. These are the moments that matter when these sort of situations are unraveling. You've got traders in your midst. Don't allow them to control you. It's not financial advice. My name is Bleaves, and I'm always right.
Let's get it. I'm trying to put money in your pocket, that crypto wallet, that bing bada bing ching ching big profit. Even when the market sideways, I'm looking for ways to get paid. I'm checking my coins around breakfast, then again around bedtime. Bet this, it's not financial advice, but I'm always right. I'm always right. I'm always right. I'm always right.